All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a game between Blade versus KraV taking place here on Terranistan. Arya, don't talk to me from the stairs. What's up? 3 heroes versus one. How many what? Finish your morning routine and then you can talk to me. Just say okay. Alright. My daughter, KraV quickly becoming the French Infi. All his games are always super entertaining. Yep, that does seem to be the case. KraV coming in with some interesting strategies back and forth, and we'll see if that is going to be the case here. All right, it is KraV against Blade taking place here on Terranistan. This is ESL Open Cup number 21. Thank you for tuning in. As well, the games have been entertaining at the very least. Strange, unorthodox strategies, playing games in different ways, as KraV is going to be opening up. And what is the hero of choice? It is going to be a Crypt Lord. And in this day and in this meta, Crypt Lord first, no longer that strange. Coming back on the other side, Blade with the Blood Mage first. Alright, so here I was thinking that KraV was going to be the one to play an unorthodox game, and instead it is going to be Blood Mage first going up against a Crypt Lord. Now, Blood Mage first normally is good at shutting down other heroes that need a lot of mana. Crypt Lord is not one of those heroes, however, as the Crypt Lord only doesn't need that much mana in order to summon up those carrion beetles, but it will be useful when you are trying to take away mana for Impale. That the strange part about that though is Impale is a natural counter to Siphon mana, and this is all out the window if the Blood Mage is really trying to go for Flame Strike first. Alright, Flame Strike first right in there. We're going to see Acolytes trying to engage, and there is that Forest Troll Shadow Priest being stolen. Lightning Shield being used right there. Renegade Wizard about to get taken down. Slippers of Agility. Was the experience taken? I believe it. Oh, no, I don't believe it was. Is there a Crypt Lord? Yeah, Crypt Lord does not have any experience, as the Blood Mage will, in fact, get to level 2 here. All right. KraV, thank you for all of these entertaining games. One of mana stealing on a Blood Mage first. Not necessarily what you want to be looking at here, as the Footman going to be able to finish off these Apprentice Wizards. All right, Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3. I will not spoil, don't worry, thank you. KraV actually been becoming a regular on my stream at this point, as we're looking over here on the, well, expansion location. Crypt Lord going to be able to easily get to level 2, as it... Yes, it does look like someone's trying to steal experience, or at least trying to... Yeah.
Fireball, which looked like the blood mage.
Nope, that was the fireball from the Forest Troll Shadow Priest. Okay. Alright, Blood Mage coming across Siphon mana here. Are we perhaps going to be looking for a Flame Strike? Militia now going to be coming across as well. I can see that, Arya. Thank you for the follow. Alright, Flame Strike now coming down. Forest Troll Berserker going to go ahead and finish things off here. Blood Mage is going to try and siphon mana from that Forest Troll High Priest. Yes, it will need to refill everything. Meanwhile, coming back across here, Crypt Lord is going to go ahead and try and finish off the remainder of this creep camp here. Perhaps getting to level 3. There is a level 5 and a level 3 creep left, but I believe it will just be a little bit shy. Meanwhile, coming back, Skeletal Minion easily going to get taken down. Army of Footmen there ready to greet it, as this expansion is now getting ready to be established. Meanwhile, back down to the south, Acolytes have not yet started haunting this gold mine. Not quite sure why. We are still looking at Tier 1 coming in from KraV. KraV needing to perhaps bring back a little bit of additional lumber in order to haunt that gold mine. There we go. Back off to the north here. Crypt Lord going to get to level 3. Has a Robe of Magi and Ring of Regeneration, as level 2 Carrion Beetles are starting to swarm across the map. Okay, coming back on the other side here. Well, speed building this particular expansion. Arcane towers are definitely needed as we're looking at a Flame Strike coming in. And Flame Strike actually very powerful at dealing with expansions, as it does deal more damage to buildings than I believe Blizzard does. Also, that little bit of damage over time, causing a lot of death onto those acolytes there. Footman going to try and engage here. There is a Forest Troll Berserker and adding in a little bit of range damage, and that Blood Mage should be able to finish off all of these ghouls with really no problem whatsoever. More damage once again. All right, Necropolis going to be coming to an end. Haunted Goldmine, you want to get your opponent to cancel that or destroy it. Meanwhile, back off to the north, Arcane Tower getting in some feedback damage onto some of those units as well. All right, Carrion Beetle is going to go ahead and stop this Town Hall. Meanwhile, this one gold mine about to be finished, as the Necropolis looks like it will finish in time, making it that much more difficult to take out. Back off to the north, Carrion Beetle still causing pressure. Is Blade going to cancel this gold mine? Or no, he does not. Does not cancel it, and now is out all of that precious gold. Acolyte is repairing this one Necropolis as well. Are we going to see this last Acolyte get taken down? Only 3 more shots should do it too. Well, one more, there it goes as it finally falls. Back off to the north, Crypt Lord, Ring of Regeneration, Robe of Magi gonna buy a Staff of Teleportation, still putting in pressure as the militia may be able to call to arms and try and fight back all of these beetles. And the beetles will end up falling. Those are level 1 beetles, some level 2 beetles as well. They are trying to run away. All right, Siphon Mana coming back in. Staff of Teleportation. Crippler going to try and engage. Goblin Shredder in on the fight as well. Are we going to see a Flame Strike? Yes, and all of the ghouls able to dodge that damage rather nicely as the Goblin Shredder now tries to retreat. More Siphon Mana away from that Cripplord. Cripplord going to have a little bit of problems. There it goes down to 23 mana as the Blood Lord or Blood Mage really wants to... Yeah, so many lords. The Blood Mage wants to try and just finish things off. Sick use of Blood Mage so far, as the Blood Mage still continuing to battle it up. All right, Footman going to continue to fight back and forth here. Blood Mage going to, well, perhaps try and stop this Altar of Darkness. There's a lot of ghouls. Blood Mage, is it going to perhaps be able to finish off a large number of ghouls? Level 2 Flame Strike, if it hits all of those units, does deal a lot of damage in that initial burst of damage. We are looking at this one ghoul right here. Just finish it off. A little bit of extra damage. There it goes. All right. Forest Troll Berserker, that 28 to 37 damage. More beetles showing up only to get abolished magic right there. Could end up getting taken down. You can see some of that damage coming back through. There goes another peasant. Not quite sure why Blade isn't finishing that off there. Meanwhile, perhaps focusing all of his efforts off over here. That beetle finally getting finished off in this location as we are still seeing more engagement and pressing matters to be had. Flame Strike could be coming online here in just a moment. Are we going to be looking at a Flame Strike anywhere? No, we are not. Ghoul still dancing back and forth as the Blood Mage is in that position. There's one, a mana stealing being used, and well, being able to instantaneously take mana away from that Crypt Lord, a bit of an issue as well, as the units are now trying to fight back and fight through again. Are we going to be looking at a Flame Strike? A couple of footmen could get taken down. Goblin Shredder now trying to retreat back as well, as the Blood Mage is retreating too. All right, units are backing away once more. Are we going to be looking at a Flame Strike? We are looking at 30 over 30 supply only from KraV. Meanwhile, 38 over 42, as we are looking at one ghoul going up, and there is one Arcane Tower as well. All right, Blood Mage, Flame Strike coming across. Blood Mage is going to be able to get in more damage. Flame Strike still has another second cooldown. Another Flame Strike coming across, and going to perhaps try and burn his way free, and does exactly that, burning himself and being able to stop the surround. So many ghouls taking so much damage right there, as the units do need to back off. Level 4 now on that Blood Mage. We are looking at a couple of, well, carry on beetles finishing off that Forest Troll Shadow Priest and those remaining units too. All right. A Blood Mage really living up to his name right there, landing a Flame Strike on himself to be able to break free and get a little bit of experience as well. We are now 9 minutes into this strange game. 37 supply over 42. sheep now out onto the field as the Crypt Lord gonna go ahead and continue to battle it through. All right, there goes a skeletal minion, and the Crypt Lord still sitting at level 3. Is a footman gonna get taken down? No, it's able to break free once again. A chicken getting in the way this time around, as the Crypt Lord still trying to chase after those units. Does have Impale, but has not been able to use it regularly. KraV is setting up that expansion now. A new Necropolis being placed down. Nope, but we are at Halls of the Dead. And, well, with new Halls of the Dead, we should be seeing some of those Acolytes being transitioned over. All right, Blood Mage now making its way over here. Perhaps going to get in some damage. There's a Flame Strike to prevent or get some damage onto that Haunted Gold Mine. Haunted Gold Mine taking a little bit of damage over time, but still looking okay so far, sitting at 260 hit points and climbing. Blood Mage unable to really finish off this Haunted Gold Mine all too easily, as the Flame Strike is now back online. Siphon mana, but he could end up getting surrounded again. This could be very bad news. Perhaps going to try and go after this Haunted Gold Mine. Fighting in from the back here, getting in a little bit of damage. Is he going to get a Flame Strike right there and then perhaps use a Scroll of Town Portal in order to get away? No, Goblin Zeppelin picks him up, and he is able to force the Scroll of Town Portal, or excuse me, force the cancellation, and then back up again rather nicely. All right, good use of that Blood Mage first going up against that Crypt Lord. Blood Mage sitting at level 4 again, as those Kamikaze Flame Strikes still coming in. And, well, all the units are going to be retreating back. There is an Arcane Vault right here. A lot of low hit point units by Blade. Meanwhile, what is KraV's follow-up strategy? Looking at now no Slaughterhouse. Only looking at a single Crypt, but it is training up Gargoyles.
A player's forces are under attack.
Training up Gargoyles as the Crypt Lord about to engage again. Renegade Wizard still looking to fight their way through. Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3 now drop. Alright. Abusing Blood Mage versus abusing Lich and Death Knight. That's very different. You almost get like a pat on the back for abusing the Blood Mage, since it isn't seen all that often, and not often highly practiced. Claws of Attack +6 picked up by that Blood Mage, as the units are still making their rounds again. Blood Mage still with plenty of mana. Are we going to perhaps be looking at another, well, Gargoyle on patrol right there? And there you have it. Double Forest Troll Berserker is going to be dropped and to deal with the Gargoyle. And now, what is going to end up happening here, as we could be looking at a Flame Strike coming down to try and finish off all of these units. All right, Footman going to try and engage back against. There's the Flame Strike, and the Beetle is going to get burninated right there in position. However, an Impale already in position. All right, still continuing to fight their way through all of that Blood Mage damage over time. There's another Flame Strike, and so much damage across all of those units. Footman could get taken down, as the units are now trying to back away. Forest Troll Berserker is finishing off a handful of the units, as the Haunted Gold Mine is still taking damage as well. Blood Mage, is it going to get one more Flame Strike off? Yes, it is, and there it goes, finishing off the completed Gold Mine. And still no gold mined as of yet. Yeah, all that effort, all of that time for KraV to set up an expansion, only to see it being burned down. Fire insurance, well, does cost a little bit extra, but when your opponent is going for a Blood Mage, might as well invest in it. That one Gargoyle, not enough to patrolling back and forth to take down that Goblin Zeppelin.
He might need an army of them.
Well, that is true, but you never really want to over-invest into dealing with what your opponent is doing, because your opponent can easily just transition into a different strategy. All right, level 4, almost level 5 Blood Mage going up against a level 4 Crypt Lord so far. And now 2 Gargoyles are patrolling this location here, trying to stop any sort of that particular Goblin Zeppelin strategy. Blood Mage, however, now up to level 5, so level 3 Flame Strike is on the table, as we should be looking at perhaps some Siphon mana from that Forest Troll Shadow Priest. Or what is it going to try and do here? Pick up a Potion of Invisibility. Alright, Potion of Invisibility now being used instead, selling the Claws of Attack +6, and the Blood Mage is now going for a jog. Alright, what does that Blood Mage really hope to do? Using up that Clarity Potion, and now using that Potion of Invisibility. It is going to come back through, perhaps be able to land a Flame Strike onto the Acolytes while they are mining.
But wait, isn't that a...
And oh, there is also a Sentry Ward from KraV. Good eye, Arya.
Which means, even if he does,
Well,
he
even...
was still get
he will still get revealed. But what is this? The Blood Mage not actually going for the expansion. He's oh, there's the expansion there, and now the Blood Mage was spotted. The KraV knows that the Blood Mage is currently invisible. Where is he gonna run off to? He's gonna run off to this location here. There is a Nerubian tower and also the Spear Tower. Blood Mage gonna wander on in, and then all of a sudden gets spotted, and Blade says, you know what? I can't really stick around for that. The whole entire point of a surprise attack is that it is a surprise.
Not to be okay. Not
As
to do.
as the Goblin Zeppelin almost gets taken out again.
That's not like that.
All right, coming back through. Crypt Lord continuing to fight back again. Blood Mage wanting to get off some flame strikes there. Will go after the Nerubian towers, get in some damage. Blood Mage, well, gonna go ahead and do some repairs, and this Blood Mage has no way out easily. Staff of Teleportation, are we perhaps gonna be looking at a flame strike? There you are, as the units are trying to retreat back again. Siphon mana, no impale. The timing on it is gonna be key, as KraV doesn't want to impale as of yet, not knowing that Blade was gonna use that Scroll of Town portal right then and there. KraV looking like he's having a good time now, dealing with all of that harassment. But Sentry Wards, as you don't last forever. Sentry Wards do not last forever. And I believe that there is going to be a time when, well, he's going to go ahead and try that same strategy again. Blade sitting on level 5. What is this? The day of solo heroes. Level 5 Blood Mage, level 5 Crypt Lord, still making their rounds out. And what is more scary? Well, Locust Swarm or Phoenix. Blood Mage, where is he going to try and go next? Still has a potion of invisibility. Also has wands of illusion to use in order to make perhaps replicas of himself and make it that much more difficult to figure out which one is the real one.
Oh. You might really need to kill that Goblin Zeppelin.
Yeah, that Goblin Zeppelin is on fire. I don't know if I was about to board a plane and I looked at the plane and the plane was on fire, I would not get on it. That just doesn't seem like a very bright idea. But then again, for some reason, Goblin Zeppelins made of wood, while they're on fire in the air, don't take damage still. Meat wagons versus tanks. Not quite sure what's going on. There is another Sentry Ward right there. And does Blade know? As the gargoyles now making their way back across. Blade now trying to figure out what is going on here. Well, actually, no, that's me trying to figure out what's going on here. All of these beetles are pushing their way back through. And we're looking at a bunch of 4-shoal berserkers fighting their way back. There's a bunch of burrowed units right there. They're going to be able to regenerate hit points as we now see a Death Knight joining in on the battlefield. That Sentry Ward going to be coming to an end, but Blade perhaps not knowing that particular strategy, as we are now going into siege engines. Siege engines going to be countered by these meat wagons, but the meat wagons can deal a good amount of damage already, and we're perhaps going to transition into necromancers as well. All right, damage already adding up rather fast. Those meat wagons going to finish off get finished off rather quickly, as the Crypt Lord not gaining any experience as of yet. Perhaps the tower is getting in that last hit. All right, KraV basically read that strategy extremely quickly. 3 down siege engines. So quick, so fast. The units are going to try to make their way back across over there, and down they go. Little bit of experience given there. Blood Mage trying to back away. Flame Strike getting landed down against gargoyles, still wandering around. Burrowed beetles off to the side, unable to really harass all that much.
Well, at least no one can see them.
Blood Mage now making its way back down again. Meanwhile, Crypt Lord, Death Knight, and Lich are currently out onto the field. We are looking at triple threat off over here, trying to put in some harassment, but that is going to take a little bit of time. Flying Machines also able to spot all of these burrowed carrion beetles now. So burrowed carrion beetles no longer a very viable strategy. Gargoyles taking in a little bit of damage as the Death Knight, Lich, and Crypt Lord doing a little bit of creeping again. What is Blade's follow-up strategy here? Blade only sitting on a single Blood Mage so far, and that is going to perhaps perhaps not be enough, as these other heroes are going to be leveling up. Coming back across, burrowed beetles. Where are those flying machines? They really should be looking for any of those beetles again, as the Crypt Lord, Death Knight, and Lich going out and about doing more creeping again. Coming back through, Blood Mage Illusion absorbing quite a bit of damage. There's a Flame Strike. There goes 2 assassins in the back, as the last remaining rogues in that front line will get taken out. We do see multiple flying machines now, and flying machines do have the bombardment attack, so they are able to attack the ground. And there are going to be gargoyles in position as well to try and fight back here. But I think the flying machines, with their burst damage, may be able to deal enough damage to the gargoyles before they actually get within close range. 2 squadrons of, flying machines now coming together, a large number of them indeed. Where are they perhaps going to be traveling off to, and how much damage is going to be done as the siege engines are now being dropped in from the back? Shade now keeping track of all of these shenanigans here. Massive repairs are underway as KraV's haunted goldmine about to get taken down. Acolytes trying to repair, unable to finish off the repairs in time. Gargoyles are in position, and this Goblin Zeppelin is just going to get shot down rather quickly. All right, is this haunted goldmine worth resummoning? Yes, well, you pretty much need to do it, as you still see some more repairs coming in. Expansion over here going to get cleaned up rather fast as well, as the flying machines are at 2-2 upgrades. We are now looking at it feels like over 24 flying machines in the air, ready to move on out, as we are getting expansions onto the bottom left as well. Solo Blood Mage going up against the other 5-2-2 combination, Death Knight and Lich. However, the Lich cannot Frost Nova the flying machines, as they are mechanical units, making him perhaps wish he went for Panda instead. All right, more units going to go ahead and get taken down here. A little bit more damage. Death Coil could perhaps try and finish it off. No, one more shot to try and finish off Blade's unit. No, not going to do so. Just actually get a body block there, as the flying machines are now going after unit after unit. Flying machines unable to really all of these the siege engines, the meat wagons unable to fight back against all of these flying machines, as you see all of that damage being just brought on through. Multiple flying machines dropping down. They are fully upgraded, three fully upgraded in attack, and it's about to take down that last unit there. Meanwhile, let's take a look. Staff of Teleportation coming in. Blood Mage is off to the north. Blood Mage could be in trouble. Going to use that Wand of the Wind to get those units back out, as we are looking at a couple of, the Blood Mage now currently sitting at level 6. There's the Impale. Are we going to get a Siphon Mana now? Siphon Mana in order to get a Phoenix out. That is actually going to be rather nice to see, as there is now the Phoenix looking to finish off all of those remaining units. Peasants are in position to try to get a lot of repairs here. There it goes, trying to finish all of that off. More beetles coming back out to play, only to get taken down. As you see, the guard towers are in position here. Phoenix is taking a lot of damage by himself, as he is burning himself up, as it looks like, more beetles going to be coming back out, finishing off that last peasant. All right, guard tower gonna end up falling. Phoenix still dealing damage to all of these remaining units. Back down to the south here, beetles causing problems again, and we are still looking at multiple flying machines just bombarding KraV's base at the expansion location. All right, Necromancers are currently out. Necromancers actually a decent counter to the flying machines, except, the siege damage does deal bonus damage to those Necromancers too. All right, flying machines going straight after those meat wagons. Meat wagons easily going to get taken down, even though the Necromancers deal bonus damage to those flying machines, since they do have heavy armor. Flying machines finally are fully upgraded here, as the meat wagons trying to head back in, and that could be a bit of a problem. All right, more meat wagons trying to get repaired. It doesn't look like the Acolytes will be, no Acolytes able to find their targets. The meat wagons able to dodge all of that damage there, as slow towers causing a little bit difficulties for all of these flying machines to try and retreat. Coming back here, massive beetles able to stop or put a damper on the expansion here, as the guard towers and the beetles are now going after this guard tower off over here. Meanwhile, siege engines now going after Temple of the Damned. What is going on here? This game is just absolutely strange, and a flame strike almost finding and melting down multiple acolytes, as we see an Impale countering that, Siphon Mana. All right, Blood Mage continuing to try and get free, going to be able to go ahead and Staff of Teleport. Is the Crypt Lord going to be able to Impale? No, it is not. as the Blood Mage heads back home. Blood Mage did not pick up any additional potions. Not quite sure why. The Phoenix is currently still on cooldown. We are looking at one guard tower up in the corner, multiple guard towers up, down across here. Tome of Intelligence +2 and a Tome of Strength +2 being left behind. That is actually a good amount of stats, as triple siege engines, triple threat still rolling on out. Blade sitting on 1,000 gold. KraV sitting on 200. Again, as we're looking at 5-3-3. All right, 5-3-3 coming on through. Shade is in position here. Death Knight going to say thank you for that Tome of Strength. Come on, it's right there. Maybe that's glitched. All right, Death Knight trying to get away. Death Knight really wanted that mana. There it goes. Now going to try and engage once more. We do see Unholy Frenzy, and there is also a Tome of Intelligence off to the side. Guard towers are going to try and engage. Remaining Carrion Beetle just going to swarm instead, as in comes the Illusion. That Illusion pretty much being ignored as the Siege Engine's rolling on in once more. KraV trying to protect the slaughterhouse with acolytes. Meanwhile, this one haunted goldmine could end up getting taken down again. Where is the Blood Mage? We are looking at a large number of flying machines off over here, as the Beetles are able to finish off all of these guard towers with no problem. Back down here, siege engines being led by, well, illusionary Blood Mages still, as we see a Staff of Teleportation now coming in here. All right, Staff of Teleportation. Blood Mage is in position. Blood Mage does have a Phoenix. Where is his Phoenix? Phoenix is... well, Phoenix is right there. Going to go ahead and get webbed down. There is the Impale. That Phoenix is going to end up getting taken down here in just a little bit. Are we going to see Flame Strike? Not needed. Unsummoning of the Haunted Goldmines. Blood Mage could be in trouble. There's another Flame Strike. Scroll of Town Portal to head back out, as that egg is waiting to hatch. Phoenix egg, if it is not destroyed, ends up hatching back up again and getting ready to fight and another day. There you go. It is, however, going to get webbed down here as the Crypt Fiends are trying to focus it down. There it goes, finally getting taken out. Why not just finish off the egg and not let it hatch? Maybe it gives a little bit more experience? Not 100% sure. All right. No, just wasn't watching here. KraV being honest, saying, no, I just wasn't watching here. Didn't see the Tome of Strength or the Tome of Intelligence. Yeah. Back across once more. This Phoenix is still out. How is this? Oh, so the other Phoenix was just constantly being rehashed, as we're looking at that Carrion Beetle taking a large amount of damage from that Phoenix. You can take a look. There it goes. Going to get taken down again. Death Knight, Lich, Crypt Lord now making its way back off to the north. Siege Engine still rolling around here. Guard Tower going to try and finish off a Carrion Beetle, but not going to be able to do it since, well, the Carrion Beetle has more hit points. Meanwhile, back down to the south here, Siege Engine's looking for a target to destroy. KraV is in trouble. He is not doing any mining. Meanwhile, Blade is still somehow mining from his expansion after all of this time. And the Blood Mage is going to be making its another maneuver down here in just a moment. All right, flying machines still flying overhead. Solo Blood Mage causing so many harassment problems altogether, as we see the Siege Engines now making their way in. Acolytes actually causing problems themselves. Flame Strike, as the Acolytes now trying to run away from those wall of flames there. All right, so Phoenix now making its way back over. Are we going to perhaps see some Siphon mana again? Acolytes getting taken down. KraV is in trouble. They're all trying to retreat back as the Siege Engines. Well, there goes another Flame Strike again. There's the Siphon mana. KraV going to go ahead and get that Impale up, picking up that Blood Mage. Blood Mage could be in trouble trying to retreat back. Death Coil, Frost Nova, as the Blood Mage is now down to 237 hit points. More damage coming back across there. Flame Strike coming through. Units are going to try and engage again, as the Phoenix egg is still, well, waiting to hatch once more. All right, Phoenix is back up into the air, ready to do more fighting. And where are they going to perhaps try to go next? There goes that siege, that meat wagon. Meat wagon getting taken down. Well timed, as the Blood Mage, going to be in trouble, down to 152 hit points. Is it going to use the Scroll of Town Portal in time? Yes, it does. But all of the buildings have pretty much been taken out, save for a necropolis in the center portion of the map. KraV trying to hide a necropolis in the middle of the map here. Not a place you would normally place a necropolis, but at the same time, it could be easily spotted as the Siege Engines are looking for a new target. That is going to be a very big deal indeed. What is the Crypt Lord hoping to do? All of these siege engines, are they going to actually spot this necropolis? No, they're going around the wrong way. They are looking for, nope, siege engine actually spots it here, coming back around, finds this necropolis. This could be very bad news. Why isn't the siege engine attacking it though? That is the question. As the siege engine rolls on by the victory requirement, deciding that, I don't need to take it down right now.
A player's forces are
All right.
And I know where
Carrion
it
Beetle
is.
still going after that siege engine right now. It is trying to hide itself into a corner. This has been spotted. KraV does have enough gold to try and build up another one as this necropolis now taking damage. What is interesting, well, let's how much damage is being done? All right, so the siege engine is actually not dealing maximum damage to the necropolis, since the necropolis is considered a no armor building, so it's not taking bonus damage from siege. Now, all of a sudden, it is going to be taking bonus damage from siege, but it does get taken out first. Another necropolis being built here, another necropolis being built off to the side here, as damage is just adding in all over the place. KraV, is he going to see a cancellation on this necropolis and try to build up another one somewhere else? I do believe so. No cancellation. No cancellation, as down to 111 gold. All right, we see one necropolis off over here absorbing a whole bunch of damage, but I think this base race is going to be coming to an end. KraV not having that much. Extremely dirty play by Blade. Well, as the Phoenix is still up in the air, Blood Mage looking for where that last necropolis could be. 6-4-3 going up against a level 7, almost level 8 Blood Mage. As all of this has now been cleaned up, there is another necropolis. However, that Blight acting as a giant bullseye, pretty much saying, hey, you know what? This is where my building is. Surprise. Blood Mage finishing off a couple of other things here. Blood Mage picking up that Tome of Strength, but I don't think that Tome of Strength is going to matter that much, using an entire Flame Strike to finish off that one unit again. Blood Mage going to go ahead and teleport out, head back home, perhaps heal back up, get invisible again, and try and rinse and repeat this strategy once more. All right.
is under siege.
Siege engine trying to finish off this necropolis off over here. These siege engines finding a necropolis down to the south. These are fully upgraded siege engines dealing large amounts of damage to the necropolis. Even with the damage reduction from the armor, the siege damage bonus is more than enough, as this is going to be the last building perhaps. Well, still having a building here, getting in some extra damage. Crypt Fiend, however, going to go ahead and web down that Phoenix. Phoenix going to get taken down here. Flame Strike, as all of those Crypt Fiends need to back away. And now the Lich now out of mana. All right, that egg, is it going to end up getting taken down? But yes, it looks like it will end up getting taken down. No, Phoenix comes back in after that egg was not fully destroyed, and the Blood Mage still continuing to battle it through here. All right, more damage getting added in. Another Flame Strike could be added. Level 8 now on that Blood Mage. Flame Strike coming down. KraV's Lich taking a lot of damage. Frost Nova onto that unit right there, as you see. Well, Banish onto the Lich, followed up with the Phoenix, dealing that bit of bonus damage. Blade playing a rather nasty game. Multiple Ziggurats and Ziggurats. Well, that is the last Ziggurat, I do believe, and I believe that is going to be the game. It is trying to be rebuilt, but KraV is defeated. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. GG, KraV. GG.